Hey agency owners, welcome to another overview of Agency Handy. And it's been a while since we spoke the last time. We have rolled out a lot of features and I'm going to give you guys another overview of Agency Handy today. So let's get started with the dashboard. You can see the revenue, the amount of clients, the amount of orders, and you can also measure the important metrics and compare them between the last 30 days. So these are very important metrics for every agency, we believe. And here you can see bar charts, your recent open tickets and your recent orders. You can also directly access them by clicking here and you will be taken directly like this ticket I've just clicked. So let's go back to the dashboard, and that's pretty much it. Also, we have added new languages, so you can just translate your dashboard to your preferred language. Next, let's check out services. So we had some new cool important stuff that we added to services, and if you want to create a new service, you can just simply click on create service as usual. You can also share them with an URL or copy the iframe and embed it to your website. So let's create a service and let me show you what has changed. So as usual, you add the service name. And now, as you guys can see, we added subscription-based pricing. So subscription-based pricing is, you guessed it, you get a recurring revenue from a particular client. Now, we have a video on how subscription plans work. You guys can check it out on our YouTube channel. So let's click on create. And then you'll be taken to an intake form. Now, what's an intake form? Intake form is pretty cool. You just take details, important details from your client, send them this form, they'll fill it out, they'll give you the details about their order, and you can get on with it. You can also add existing intake form on previous order, but I'm going to create one from scratch. Now, creating one from scratch is very easy. You can also add multiple forms. You can also add these forms under multiple services, like I can add graphic design on this. So you have other important components like adding paragraphs, radio buttons, attachments, spreadsheets, terms and conditions, and more. Alright, so let's click on next. Now, after you create a service, you will see this UI, and this UI is pretty much the same, but you can also share this service directly to your clients or potential clients. And here you can see that this is subscription-based pricing, $10 every 2 weeks. Alright, next check out clients. So this is basically like a CRM where you can see important data of your clients, and don't worry, we don't sell your clients' data to third-party customers. Agency Handy doesn't do that, so your data is safe. Now, if you want to, export or import your clients elsewhere and bring them here, you can also do that in Excel or CSV format. You can also change some configuration settings, like right here you can add some categories. You can also create your own clients and fill the data for them. Next, let's check out orders. Now, here you can see the list of orders, the status of them that are ongoing, completed, and so on and so forth. You can also export your orders from other places. Next is subscriptions. Like I said, there is subscription-based pricing. So these are the orders that are billed on a subscription basis, and here you can see the active ones, the inactive ones, and how much your client has total paid you. Next, there's forms. So I told you guys about intake forms. You guys have seen what it looks like. There's also another form called order forms, and you can create them from right here. Next is proposals, and you can send proposals to your potential clients, and if they accept it, it will be changed to accepted, and the pending ones will be pending. You can create proposals from right here. You can see the received proposals on this other tab. Then there is tickets. You can see all the tickets that are going on and the priority. So let's open a ticket, and inside this ticket you can see that your client and team communications. And inside this tickets you'll be able to communicate with your client or your team, and you can add description here if you want of the ticket. Then we have teams. Speaking of team members, you will be able to add multiple team members or unlimited team members inside Agency Handy, and you will be seeing the role permissions. So we basically have 5 roles, and you'll be able to see the things that your clients can see and the super admin can see, and the admin and the PM and the assignee. So if you want to invite a team member, just click on invite team, add their email address, add their role, and you're good to go. Then we have invoices. Now invoices, here you can see the invoices that you create and important columns showing what invoice has the due date it was when it was created, what type of invoice it is, and the service name of that invoice. So if you want to create an invoice, click on create invoice, and here you will be taken to a form where you'll be able to create your invoice. You'll be also able to export your invoices in Excel or CSV format. Next, there's integrations. You guys have already seen Stripe if you used Agency Handy before, but we also added manual banking. So manual banking is basically when your customer pays you on your bank and you manually update on your Agency Handy dashboard. Then there's files for every order that you do so that you can keep track of your important media files. And Workspace config. So we changed a few things on Workspace config. The UI has changed, as you guys can see, but some of the functionalities are still the same. Like you can change the name of your Workspace address, upload a logo, and so on. You can also change the appearance. Then you can add a custom domain. Then you have your own sign-in portal which you can tailor to give your clients a more personalized experience. You can also set up emails. We have a video on this on our YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. There are also payment methods. As I told you guys, there's Stripe and there's manual banking. You guys know how manual banking works. So that's basically it about the new Agency Handy. We are also rolling out new features, and make sure you guys stay connected and let me know in the comments if you guys have any feature requests, or you can mail our support team at support@agencyhandy.com. Thank you for choosing Agency Handy.